Hi, I'm Blaine. I'm one of the co-founders of Cut, and this is Brooke, who is
creative director of Cut. Hello.
He directs most of the Cut videos you see.
Yeah, for the past year?
For like 10 years.
I took your job. No, I didn't take your job.
What are we watching?
We're watching the very first thing I directed.
I'm not sure I've seen this video.
Were you nervous when you got assigned this project?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't think there was that much time. I think it was a last minute, like, cause you were getting really busy with other projects, and it was kind of like, hey, Brooke. It's funny, you did a lot of pre-production on this, but you probably don't remember that.
I don't remember. I think it was just really high for most of it.
You were on a lot of drugs.
A lot of people come to our shoots high, which is okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
as long as you can talk, it's okay.
Shall we?
Yeah.
What do you think I did?
I feel like if I say, I'm gonna sound really rude, but there's like a part of me that feels like there's a creepy side to you that like other people don't immediately.
What's funny about that is that I don't think it's in the edit, but multiple people thought that about him, that he had a creepy vibe.
Look at where his hands are.
It's kind of creepy.
Nobody does that unless you're creepy.
As to what you might need?
Monica had to leave. Like, she had to do it really quick. She had to go to work. So she gave us like 30 minutes. She was like, all right, I got a little bit of time for this.
How long do you normally spend with each person?
I like at least 45. Isabel can attest that sometimes I take an hour. She doesn't like that, but...
He's talking about the guessers. The guessers usually get about 45 minutes to an hour.
But we can do them in 30 on certain projects.
And to an editor, they would want it to be less. And there's this big struggle between editor and director of, do you really need to spend this much time with them? Could we get the same kind of content from
I think the editors,
20 minutes of them guessing.
They're annoyed unless like that last 15 minutes is gold. And then they're like, all right, I guess it was worth it.
I've actually been to jail myself.
Do you mind telling us what it's for?
Wait, what do you think she did?
I think I know.
No, I thought you haven't seen this before.
I think domestic violence.
Yeah. What would you do if you came home and there was somebody with your
beating my beating my wife?
Oh.
If she was with someone?
Yeah, she was with somebody else. Like you walked in and like, oh!
I would be in disbelief. I went, no.
Would you be like, no.
I'd be like, who is it?
Can I get in there?
Probably not. Well, it depends who it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if it's
would you
Whoopi
assault?
Goldberg?
You'd be like,
I'd be like,
threesome!
Whoopee!
I went for assault, domestic violence. I came home, my fiance was with another woman, and
I knew it.
kind of didn't handle
I
it
haven't seen this video. I knew that
Let's
she
go ahead and bring everybody out.
assaulted someone.
Oh, I hope nobody's offended by what I'm gonna say.
Criminal record.
We're just gonna have folks come out one at a time. Get the first person out, please.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
So the idea is, let's cast people who you might assume has a criminal record, who doesn't. I don't know. So like we were saying, someone with face tats. Like you usually relate that to gang behavior or something that someone gets in like a prison. It's like this very general thing, even though I think face tattoos are now super popular. You'll see like 16-year-old boys on TikTok with facial tattoos.
Yeah, yeah. It was playing on the stereotypes. You know, we do carry.
So what's the
country
stereotype
carries
here?
Stereotypes.
Like what would someone like? She's wearing camo
she's
pants.
Black. I think
That's what we're trying to bring up. I wanted you to bring it up.
Because I'm black.
But like, let's bring in like race is important. Like, does someone think a person of color is more likely to have committed a crime than white dude in a fucking sports jacket? You know.
And I would say that subtly that does play out in this, but it was never fully addressed in the video.
So are you from here? From
I'm not. I'm from upstate New York.
Deranged, always flirting.
Shit, NY in the house.
Do you like to drink?
I do. What do you do for work?
I work for Boys and Girls Club.
Okay.
No, if you work for the Boys and
I think in watching that, going back, I would have been like, don't have her say she works for the Boys and Girls Club. Wait, was this something we talked about?
No.
Like, maybe don't reveal that to the guessers, because it's like, I don't think you can work at the Boys and Girls Club and have a criminal record, which might not be true.
It might not be true, but it was also
I'm pretty sure
a
it's
clever grab.
Did you go through a lot during your childhood?
I did, yeah. I did. I was homeless at 16.
I'm gonna say that he has no criminal. Yeah. Hello.
What do you think? Do you think he looks like a criminal?
I think it's weird that she found out that he was homeless at 16, and then, not saying that every houseless person is a criminal, but you would, if I was guessing, I would be like, oh, that must have been you really struggled when you were younger.
That would lean you towards
might
maybe
have done
having a
something
criminal record.
illegal because you were struggling at that time in order to survive.
I think
I don't know why she didn't guess that. And maybe that's still playing on the, oh, you're this white, clean-cut dude. Even if you were homeless at 16, you probably don't have a criminal record. So
Yeah.
maybe that is interesting. But
I think he's the most professionally dressed out of the group. But a couple of the guessers were able to still look at him and say, there's something in your eyes. There's something about you that says you have a criminal record.
You've seen some shit.
You've seen some shit?
And he is a criminal.
He was a criminal.
I'm sorry, was.
Okay, you tatted. Alright.
Okay, so if you notice, he's got face tats.
Okay.
I think if we were to do this again, we would make it more obvious he is we would film it a little bit differently.
He would be facing camera.
He'd be facing camera. He'd be really obvious he has face tats.
And PJ, gentleman with face tats, was a sweetheart. But every once in a while, when he wanted to fuck with people, he would just instantly turn into a badass.
Is it in the
We
video?
just saw it. Monica reached down. She said, "Don't touch me." And she said, "Ah!" And then he started laughing. But he did it multiple times throughout the day. And so he was a badass and a sweetheart at the same time. I like that.
What do you think I did?
I feel like if I say, I'm gonna sound really rude, but there's like a part of me that feels like there's a creepy side to you that like other people don't immediately recognize.
It hurts.
But I'm just like,
And there's another reason why we like to have the line behind everyone. You can see their reactions to what the guesser is saying. And that was a really good moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you go to college?
Yes.
Did you graduate?
Yes.
Okay.
and what do you do for work?
I labor.
For like construction or?
Anybody.
I'll say no.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello.
How are you?
Sarah?
Sarah? Nice to
Why did we choose just to have one answer for him?
I don't know. I would say.
Didn't everyone say that they didn't think he had a criminal record?
Yeah, I have no. This was a year and a half ago. I hate to admit it.
I'm pretty sure, to give it away, he does have a criminal record.
He does have a criminal
And
record.
I remember you said when he came in, he was really nervous and wasn't sure how he would be depicted, and that he actually was really surprised that I think nobody guessed that he had a criminal
People had
record.
trouble guessing it.
Or just didn't. They were
Yeah.
like, I don't think you have a criminal record. And I think he found that to be a really positive experience.
He liked it. He liked his experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was also high.
With a show of hands, folks who do have a criminal record, will you raise your hand? Go ahead and take a look.
Does anybody surprise you? I thought he had a criminal record.
So it's majority of people have a criminal record. Oh, okay. So the guy with the face tats originally said he didn't have a criminal record. Then came in and then was like, oh shit, I do have a criminal record.
He
we
thought we were asking for felonies. He's like, I don't have any felonies.
Is that addressed in this video?
No.
That he messed up? Or did we just play it like he has a
We
criminal
played
record?
it like he does have a criminal
So we could have done in the edit that he fucked up, but sometimes when things like that happen, we like to include it in the video, but maybe
Yeah,
It
but
was
if
too
it
confusing.
Yeah. complicates the situation too much,
Yeah.
then it's hard to follow.
Oh, shit.
Hey, motherfucker, hey!
that is,
Ranged guess 9 out of 10.
Has that
Or
ever happened?
1, 2, 3, 4. He gets 7 out of 8.
this
Correct.
is the happiest I've seen Deranged. Like this dance move, like how is that not a meme or like a GIF?
Hey, hold on.
So if I get to know what they
I
do.
think
to
people
watch
do
something
call
else.
it out in the comments.
Yeah, I remember feeling like I did a bad job directing because Deranged got 7 out of 8 correct.
What do you feel like it's your job as a director to make them not guess
Not
correctly?
anymore. No.
Yeah.
But at that first time, I was like, that's never happened before. Oh. But no, now it's just, it was fun. He was so excited.
Yeah.
He did a little jig.
Yeah.
That's how excited he was.
Hey, talk to me.
So we want our entire criminal history? we could be here for a little.
And then this is something that was a later thing. Originally, you would talk to everyone in the line. Or as we've been doing lineup, the idea was, let's not waste our time talking to people who don't really have a story. I mean, the people you want to hear from are the people who have a criminal record. So you'll notice we skip over the people who don't. So.
My goodness.
What did you get in trouble for?
So early on was definitely alcohol, drugs. I have 6 DUIs in the state of Washington.
Goodness, okay.
And a dozen assaults to go along with thefts, home invasions, a larceny charge, and I spent almost 5 years in prison.
Oh.
I believe that's it. Thank you for
If your daughter got arrested, would you bail her out?
Thank you, everybody.
It depends on what she did.
Like,
No.
what would you not? Like, if she
I
murdered
would
someone,
absolutely, no, I'd bail her out right away. I'd sell.
What if she murdered a child?
Was she a child herself? Like
No,
she is
no,
now?
no. She's like.
This is like in
18,
20
19.
years.
No, like soon. Like.
That's the next couple of years.
He would. So he wouldn't bail her out.
Yes.
I'd bail you out soon.
Yeah, everybody get in. Everybody get in. Yeah, you guys should totally touch me. Hell yeah, we all homies.
Oh, there's Brooke.
It's the back of my head. Hey.
Cool. Yeah. So that was Brooke's first video he directed. His first lineups.
It's the first video, first lineup.
Do you like lineups out of all the series?
I
What do you like?
love them all. They all have something to offer.
He doesn't love them all.
Like
What's a favorite? Like, what are you like? Oh, I'm happy to this.
the lineups are interesting every single time.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes fear pongs get stale until I inject more new energy into it.
Yeah. I think I like how everyone in the lineup by the end of the day become like best friends, and they're all like sharing each other's contact info.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fear pongs though, it feels like therapy sometimes. Like when you bring 2 exes and they have to like go through these dares and like reconnect. By the end of it, they're like, wow.
And then they reconnect, and they go home and have sex with each other. I can't say who, not everyone.
Just most.
And then we've recently done another Guess Who Has a Criminal Record. I think we could continually make them because the idea is, everybody has a different story. I don't know, would you want to make more?
Hell yeah.
I would like us, if we do it, I like if we do a sequel to one of our existing lineups to just put some kind of twist on it. So I think if we were to do it again, I think it'd be fun to say like match the crime to the person.
To the criminal.
So everyone is a criminal.
Former criminal.
Former criminal. Yeah, and who do you think did what? Like who got arrested for
And
tax
everybody's
fraud?
a criminal. Or
Do you
has
think it's the-
everybody has a criminal past.
Yeah.
And then you have to label them with the crime you think
Yeah.
they committed. Yeah, I think
That
that'd
might
be a lot of fun.
interesting.
Let's
Yeah.
do that.
All right, well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Just let us know what you want us to talk about if you have any questions.
Hell yeah.
We brought you in here to get labeled. What was that experience like?
Is that just like shitty to say right off the bat? I feel like you have a record. Like, I don't know what it is.
Every single person today guessed that I had a criminal record.